Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. It's 3:45 in the morning. It's not like a bad 3:45 though. There's like, sometimes I start recordings and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a bad one. I feel fine. But sometimes I start recordings and feel fine, and then halfway through the recording I hit the wall. I don't think I will in this episode. I slept pretty well last night. I had my coffee today. Everything's doing all right. But we shall see, I suppose. How you doing? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Been knocking out a lot of projects lately. It's Saturday now. I got a bunch of stuff due. I had a big one due on Wednesday, and now I have another one due on Monday. I think I have some midterms and such coming up. But all that boring stuff aside, I'm hanging in there. Not doing too bad. Big thing that's coming up. I'm just gonna keep talking about it in every episode. Darkest Dungeon 2 hits early access 10 days from now. Why am I going to keep talking about it? It's not just to hype you up for it and be like, oh yeah, I can't wait to watch this idiot play Darkest Dungeon 2. No. I need to make a thumbnail for that game. That game is like, that's a big one coming up. Darkest Dungeon 2 is a big one. And so I need to get ready. Because, fun fact about Monster Train, I was very late. Especially for the DLC, I messaged, yeah, we're this guy today. I messaged the guy who I had doing my thumbnails. Retro Ranger was his name at the time. He's changed his name since to Down East Beast. I messaged him like 2 days before the DLC came out and went, hey, I need a thumbnail. Sorry it's such short notice. And he, credit to him, he cranked that bitch out real fast. I was very impressed. It looks great. But yeah, I'm going to try and avoid doing that this time. I've been doing my own lately, but I don't know what I'm gonna do for Darkest Dungeon 2. We'll see. Just, that's what's on my mind lately. I gotta get ready. But also I've been doing a bunch of school stuff. Oh, other big news. I was finally able to reconnect my Twitch and YouTube account, so Phoenix Wright should be resuming today or tomorrow VODs. So look forward to that as well. Alright, let me ask you a question and let's start the run, shall we? Gotta get the old analytics pumped up, you gotta amp up the people. What's my question for you today? Oh, maybe not a good one. I got an okay one. By the way, I used to say I might have already asked this before I asked the questions, but at this point I've accepted that I'm just gonna ask some repeat questions. So I'm doing away with that preface, but just know that it's implied at the start of every question now. What's something that a lot of people hate that you like? I have two ideas for this. My inspiration for this is in fast food. I feel like a lot of people hate a lot of fast food chains that I like. Burger King is the big one. I have a very good Burger King in my town, and I don't eat there a lot, but it's a place that I used to go to pretty frequently when I was in town more. And I think that they're good, but I've had bad Burger King and I went, damn, that was real bad. So really, most of my thoughts here are on fast food and food in general, but you can go anywhere you want with this. Like Burger King and Arby's are two. People really hate on Arby's, and I feel like Arby's is people hate on the quality of Arby's, but I don't know, man. I feel like Arby's is good food. It's just really expensive, but good for fast food anyway. The third one that I'm gonna give you here, I'll keep myself to 3. You can do as many or as few as you want. The third one though is ketchup. I feel like I hear a lot of people saying I hate ketchup. Like, you can't, if you put ketchup on things, it ruins it. I love ketchup, dude. I put it on everything. Everything. Alright, let's start the monster train run. Nothing sinister behind that one. Oh no, it's Exile Hellhorned. I saw the ritual. I didn't actually look. I thought we had a banger run, but no, it's a Queen Zimpling run. That's a shame. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get rolling. Explosive Sigil, Daedalus, Darkness Arcus, Chase Seraph, Sharpen, Ritual, and Graft. Sure. We're Exile Awoken, so Engraft is probably not going to do much. Sharpen's pretty bad. Ritual's cool. We can play Strangler here. This is a definite Strangler start, actually. Like Wingsteel. Yeah, I'll take Wingsteel there. No Strangler. That's okay, I can go Predator 1, and then if they show me Strangler, I can pivot to it, and if they don't, we can go Predator 3. That's alright. Alternatively, there you go Thornlord, and you bank on seeing a Sweeper. Wonder what's better? That's a really interesting question. Let me readjust myself. I'm not gonna take spikes 3. What do you think is the better idea here? Looking for a... Do you think it's more likely that we see a sweeper or we see strangler? I think I would bet on seeing a sweeper as more likely. I may as well play the Ingraft. It's just a free card. I feel like the sweeper is more likely because I guess that depends a bit on the banners, right? Hellhorned banner, Awoken banner. There's only one Awoken banner, so the odds have dropped a little bit now that I've looked. You put one Root Seeds down, and then you put one Queen's Impling down on the middle floor. And that sets you up to kill this 245. This enemy is now... Oh, I forgot the Rage Dips. Of course. Of course, of course. I have to give you spikes so you kill the Foot Soldier as well. Although he enchants quick, so I could put a Queen's Impling behind to kill it. That would work as well. Either option doesn't really matter. I think the Queen's Impling idea is slightly better because then you don't take damage on your Wyldenten, but it's fine, it's fine. Either way. But yeah, I think the Sweeper is maybe a little less likely now because I've looked at the... Especially now that I know there's no unit draft in this combat as well. It's like... Strangler is just a 50-50, right? Our next one is guaranteed to be quick, and then it's either going to be Thornlord or Strangler. I suppose we'll see. I was going to say you pick Sting here, but we have 0 pings, so I'm going to pick Vine Grasp. The end. I already have 2 Ritual of Battles, and I feel like Fledgling Imp makes a little sense here, because Fledgling Imp with Enchant Quick, if I end up playing an Endless Fledgling Imp, he also gets to add to the damage we do, because he's quick. Hidden Passage doesn't seem very good here, though. The end on Hidden Passage. I have no money. What would I guess I could go look at spell upgrades, actually. Yeah, you know what? I want to look at spell upgrades here. I'm gonna go left. We have Ritual. It's worth it. Holdover. If there's a value stone in here, that's huge. Ah, too bad. We have 3, 4. I'm willing to put Holdover on the Ritual here. I'm willing to do it. That's what we came here for, is Holdover. I'm down. We're gonna need to make the other cards cost less. Like, we want to take things to 0 here. But an alternative idea here, by the way, is -1 Holdover and Graft, because that is just the same as taking an Energy Relic as a card. Like, once you draw this, it becomes an Energy Relic, and then you can give it... -1 Holdover makes it just an Energy Relic. It replaces itself on draw, so it's just +1 energy per turn. Alternative ideas are +10, and then it's a heal option every turn. It's not really that good unless we end up on a hollow idea, but I'm not planning on playing a hollow. Invasion Trial. I do like taking some money here, actually. I'm down to take this trial. If we pull 1 Queen's Impling on the first turn, this is a basically free trial. Yeah, because the Queen's Impling will be quick. You can also play it first to dodge Ember Drain. It'll be quick, so they'll both die. Oh, I don't dodge Ember Drain, you fool. Of course I don't. Why should I care? I care enough. I think it's worth it to dodge the Ember Drain on this turn. Not a whole lot else I need to do here. I think you play Sharpen. It's a little unfortunate that I can't get the Collector because of the quick, but that's alright, I suppose. Could play the Ritual. Sharpen guarantees that I kill both of the 5/1s though, so that seems good to me. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I kind of want to play this Queen's Impling. I know it's a little awkward, but because I drew 3... Or I've drawn all my Implings, so the odds that I have a chump blocker for next turn are very low. And none of this also means that I let the 5/1 live, but... I don't know. I don't know about this one. 23 puts you... I have to play Root Seeds, and then I take 3 instead of 4 there. Maybe that, I mean, in hindsight, that Queen Zipling seems a little wrong because I drew the Fledgling Imp, but it's a lot easier to say if that was good or bad upon seeing the draw, right? If I drew Ritual Battle, it would have been better. So, I don't feel that bad about it. Either way, it results in us taking 8. It's not the end of the world on damage output. And yeah, the Holdover Ritual is a card that I can play every turn and just use to scale through these combats right now. I can just spend my turn playing Ritual 3 or 4 times and then win. Later on that becomes less viable, but for now it's fine. Staff is an interesting card to grab. It's healing, and I don't have any healing. I'm down for this. I think it's good to get me through Daedalus. Welder Helper is survivability, and I don't have any survivability. Could put Fledgling Imp on him. The problem is he's only really ever going to get played once if I find Endless. But it feels like it's silly to skip this. Like, it really does. Maybe I should take Vent there, but I don't know. It feels weird to skip that. Go right, take a little peek. There's an Endless. Ah, here's your sweepers. I don't know. I'm gonna pick Husk Hermit here. I mean, there's no way I take Shadow Show. I don't know. I'm gonna pick Husk Hermit. And that's simple. Let me look at the options here. I can go Endless, right? The what I don't know is Endless there. So I can go Endless onto a Fledgling Imp or onto a Welder Helper and then play it every turn, but if I'm playing Husk Hermit, I don't have space for the Imps anymore. So, let me look at the Caverns. Dante. I don't want to play Dante here, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Rage Dante, sure. I don't really want it. I get weaker now, and I don't feel like it's worth it. Sorry, I can't help Dante. Please show me Value Stone. Cool. Okay. This run gets a lot easier from here. So... Right, so there's two ideas here. There's two options, and I think it's kind of hard to make a call here. Here's your situation. If we see it, right? If we see the Strangler, I can play Strangler and I can give Wyldenten multi-strike and we rage spam him like crazy, right? He's 30 HP is the problem. He's very, very low HP. And I have to find an answer to that. But the answer to that, for the Divinity at least, is Endless Welder Helper, right? Because the Divinity will kill it every turn. I think it's Endless on a Welder Helper here. Because the alternative situation is I don't see Wyldenten getting Strangler. In which case, I think I take Space at the next one and I play Husk Hermit as my carry. I put Husk Hermit, I give him multi-strike, I spec into Thornlord. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty confident it's Endless onto Welder Helper, and it's not Endless onto Fledgling Imp. I want the Welder Helper summon 20. I don't want 10 to the floor. Do I want 10 to the floor? 10 to the floor is no, because then it doesn't die to the sweep then. Okay. Yeah. Alright. We have this ritual battle line now too, so I can just make a lot of duplicates. The run's not gonna need draw that much. Needs draw, just not that much. And this is, which one? This is Explosive Sigil? Alright. Oh yeah, we're quick, so that bomb just dies. We're all Wildwood Sap here. Just get rid of it. I am not certain as to which I take on Space or Energy. We have Root Seeds and we have Wing Steel, so I do not need draw. I feel like I need to take Energy, but I also could see Space being good. Yeah, I can see it being either one. I have to watch on Wing Steel. I think it's energy. I'm pretty sure it's energy, but not 100% yet. I'm not sold. Wing Steel. Want to play Root Seeds. One of these enemies, one of these guys hits me. I should have thought about that. I should have been raging up the Husk Hermit, really. Let me see if I can work some magic here. 25 AoE is probably my best idea here. Right, you give him 25 AoE, we get a little bit of damage on this Forged Disciple. Enough that it only hits me for 3. I should have been raging up Husk Hermit this whole time, though. For Daedalus himself, it's better to rage up Wyldenten, but for this wave I needed to just think about it enough to give like 2 rituals to my Husk Hermit. Yeah, about 2. This run's interesting because it's strong, like we're crazy strong. We have a great position here, but I have to piece it all together. This is the run that should win, but can lose if I'm wrong. If I'm careless, if I'm bad. Yeah, Exhibit A. I feel like maybe it is space, but then I can't kill this Welder Helper every turn, and I really can't afford to play him every turn either. The run's easy, actually. You can just play... yeah, there's Transcendent for you. I don't know if I want to play Transcendent here, because... what if I don't see another Endless? Not a good argument, is it? I don't know. Dark Deal's pretty good. Look, Transcendent's really good. Transcendent's really, really good. But he's expensive and he's kind of awkward. So... kind of want to play... like, I kind of want to play Dark Deal, right? Dark Deal is flexible. I can either use it to rage up Wyldenten or I can use it to ping off Welder Helper. Both are good. I'm gonna go Dark Deal. I don't know. I can't really explain it. I don't play this game thinking entirely logically. I feel Transcendent is bad. How do I explain that? I feel like I have to do a lot to make Transcendent work. I have to take space. I have to play out all these imps. And I have to machine gun this Welder Helper a bunch of times, and the Welder Helper is going to be in the slot that Transcendent wants to get played in a lot of the time. Like, I've played this sort of situation enough times where I think this card is not great. However, if you see Endless, again, you just Endless and infuse it with Queen Zipling, and then the run's free. But I don't want to bet on that. I'm going to go Dark Deal. I don't want to give Husk Hermit infusion, but it's not that important. I'll press skip. Need to plug my phone in, by the way. I'm just going to give you a warning. I realize now it's almost dead. I'm taking energy here. Alright. And prepare yourself, phone plugged in. Oh, I muted my system sounds. No boop but a doop, sorry. I baited you. We're gonna go to like every hell vent the game shows me at this point. And we're gonna duplicate at those hell vents ritual battle. This is another good case for energy, duplicating ritual. Hellhorned Banner offers Steelworker. Steelworker infusion on Husk Hermit's pretty good. I like that. And big reveal. It is not Strangler. Gonna be like 60 HP. It's pretty gross. I'll do it though. I'll play Thornward. I'm gonna follow the plan that I laid out for you. I'm gonna go to 40 pack shards here as well. Firestone Housing. Probably in this case it's better to go Transcendent because we're gonna go to a lot of steel shops now. But too late. Let's ride. So what do I need? I need 3 instances of multi-strike. And that's it. I think I can take this multi-strike trial because we should scale up fast enough to wipe these enemies off the face of the planet. Yeah, Wyldenten also just transitioned to being my frontliner, which is awkward to say the least. Your worker here. I'm gonna just go ahead and ping this enemy off. Did I need to do that? No, but it makes me feel better. I think that is an objectively bad play, but it makes me feel better, so I'm going to do it, and I feel no remorse. It's a free incant now, and we have incant Wyldenten. Yeah. The big thing on the to-do list, though, is to cut a lot of cards from this deck. We have a lot of trash that we want to get rid of. A lot of trash. Yeah, and now I need to get energy, too. Oh, wow. You live at 7? That's a shame. That takes 10. But we're going to be able to play enough rage to now no longer take any damage. Just play these 2 rituals every turn and everything dies, ideally. Little damage goes through, but nothing we can't handle here. I hope. Without multi-strike, it is a lot of rounds to win Relentless, and our units don't have a lot of HP. 23, you're at 13 is your attack, so you're always going to take 2 hits on you. I don't care about you. This enemy can't get enough armor to live. It's taking 250 quick. No way. This combat's fine. We took 10 for the trial. I mean, we took 5 for the trial, and we took 10 overall. The damage we took wasn't because of the trial, though. That enemy would have hit me for 5 anyway. Alright. Like, it's pretty good. If you make this unit... If I get multi-strike, this unit... This Husk Hermit just goes nuts, right? Precious Reflection? I'm down. I mean, a Preserve Thorns isn't really that bad. I don't hate the idea of throwing 3 more stings into this deck at a given time. Seems good. It's got Permafrost on it, which, yeah, sure. Impressive is good. Like, I have these cards that are here for later, like the Endless Welder Helper, which I haven't played a single time. Don't worry, this guy's gonna be important, probably. Do I want Impressive? Not really. I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't. Tiresome Climb with double stack is kind of tempting. You know your boy has been liking the Tiresome Climbs lately. But that card's super expensive, and we have these holdover rituals, so I'm gonna press skip here. And we're gonna go peep the steel shop. Nice to get some pyre health back as well. Multi-strike. Great news, everyone. Great news, everyone. I could reroll, but what would I look for? I would look for... Honestly, kind of want to give him some better base stats, like give him 25 HP, and then the other one's just another multi-strike look. Nothing good. Take some money here. Let's think. We go to 50 here, 60, 85 when I duplicate. I'm duplicating, or not duplicate, sorry, 85 when I infuse if I do Steelworker into Husk Hermit. That's okay. Kind of want to do Rage Imp into Welder Helper though. I don't think I have enough Rage yet. Although 3 rituals is maybe a little much. Yeah, maybe that's too much. Maybe I go duplicate on like the 0 cost of root seeds isn't bad. But or the dark deal's pretty good, and then I go Fledgling Imp into Welder Helper. Maybe I just get rid of Steelworker. Anyway, I'm gonna take this money. I'm gonna buy 2 removals because we haven't removed anything yet, and I have 4 Train Stewards burning a hole in my deck. Be gone, Steward. Let's go. I mean, hitting multi-strike there makes this run much better. This is a blessed run. Do not get it twisted. Hidden Assault, this gives us a turn to get ready. I think I can take the +6. Because the first wave is free. First wave can't hurt me. We draw Ritual Battle turn 1, and then all of a sudden, looking pretty good. No reason to pick off these enemies when I could take the incants on the stings. Actually, apparently, great reason. Should have prepped for Collector. Through Dark Deal, but I should have thought about the Collector. Didn't even cross my mind, honestly. Did not even think about it. I'm gonna leave all my units in because the boss is Crystal Cloak and our top floor has no HP. That is the hypothesis here. Leave all of our units in, chump block everything, no problem. Yeah, and I want to play the Endless Welder Helper, just so I keep him, more or less, is the idea. I want this unit to be in my hand every turn. Well, it doesn't need to be in my hand now. His job is now finished. Yeah, I think this should be a nice and clean fight. And why didn't I play Sting there? Don't ask. I don't know. And like that. That should buy us a lot of turns off with the stealth. Well, should, but there's these silent marksmen behind. Yeah, we got like 3 rounds out of it. Sadly, I cannot pick these guys off, so I don't get to break any more of the turn here. Let's draw all of our cards here. Am I dead, you think? That's 6. Am I dead? I am dead. Is there a card I could draw that would change this outcome? Man, I even prepped for it. I played the Welder Helper though. 1, 2, 3, you die. 4, 5, 6. It's exact. I'll replay it. We can find it. It's like... I don't have the ping to catch those backliners is the problem. Go close. I didn't count though. I didn't organize my hand very well. Or my units very well. I think I could have squeezed that one extra stealth out. I just did not think about it until it was too late. And in graph. And we don't want to play any units. I'm gonna try and play this fight out mostly the same. I think I know what I did wrong and I'm pretty sure I can fix it. But maybe not. There's a few ideas too. I could try to sharpen something. I didn't think about them, and I want to do this combat, but I want to think about the enemy that's going to cause me trouble. This is the turn I want to preserve Thorns, actually. I know I didn't do this way last time, but I don't know why. Drawing extra cards here is good. Maybe I did do it this way last time. Actually, yeah, I definitely did. We got the 2 imps. Yeah, okay. Had I known that the sharpen was there, I could sharpen up this Queen's Impling and then we would be fine. That would be no problem if I could do that, but alas. I don't have 1 more energy magically. So here's the deal. I need to draw more, so I'm gonna drop one of my rituals. I'm looking for sharpen right now. The whole idea here is you draw sharpen to stop these marksmen from robbing you. Okay, but I said to you I believed even still that I could do this, and I believe I can do this. So, let's actually reason it through. 14, 16, 16. So the Steelworker needs to be in front. 14 hits him, 16 hits him, 16 hits here, 14 hits here, kills this. 14 hits, 16 hits, 16 hits here, you're dead. 14 hits, you die, 16 hits, 16 hits. So I can get 2 rounds out of this currently. Steelworker goes here. But, this is the important thing, if I get 2 rounds out of this, right, so 14 hits, 16 hits, 16 hits here, health drops, 14, 16, 16. I just need to kill one of these and then everything gets a little bit better. It's just so hard. If I had known. Not quite though. Wildwood Sap's good to play here. We got 2 rounds of stealth there. Ah, I get to ping one off with a dark deal this time. That's good. Because I think that means 14, 16. Means I can get 2 rounds, right? You put the Welder Helper here, you dark deal one of these away. You put the Queen's Impling behind. 14, 16, yeah. Ah, the Sharpen. I mean, this enemy doesn't matter at this point. They were a problem because they were stopping me from eating rounds off a Crystal Cloak. So we got her down by -1 though. So let's see if the 1 actually makes the difference. I said it would. I think that's enough. I mean, if I die, we'll just do a new run. I think that's enough though. Maybe not. Nah, that's not enough. Yeah, fuck you, Crystal Cloak. You piece of shit. That run should have been so free, but oh, I didn't have a. Oh, it's so bad. If I draw the card first too, it would have been fine. But I don't want to replay that run again. God, I don't want to do another run though. It's so late. That's a really frustrating loss because it's bad draws as well that stop me there. If I draw my card first and think about the Sharpen, I would have been alright too. Because I would kill those enemies and that would buy 2 or 3 more rounds and it would be no problem. But I dropped a Ritual of Battle to make all of that work, and if I had kept the Ritual of Battle I might have done it as well. I don't know. It's a frustrating loss. I hate the Crystal Cloak when she does that shit to me. I don't want to play Predator, I want to play Thornlord now. Like, it's so a shame. That run was gonna be so free, man. It was so free. Ugh. Like, nothing threatens me from there on. Except for that piece of shit boss. What a shame. What a shame. Well. Played 2 Queen's Implings here. Root Seeds up. I guess I played 3, it's fine. Just put them down so that they can hit. I know they're gonna give damage shield, but that's alright. Because they'll ping off the damage shield as well. That's the idea anyway. And we're doing all of this to try and get through these Apprentices of Light for this turn here. And I have 3 stings, so it's not a problem. I forgot that this enemy has 11 HP though. The real tragedy of that last run though is that if I had taken space, I think it would have been fine, because I would have had enough survivability. My reasoning, which I think was sound, my reasoning was that I didn't need survivability until after Arcus, but you know, one exception to that rule, isn't there? It's alright. Wildwood Sap, Vine Grasp, Sharpen. I'll take Vine Grasp. Same reasoning as last round. I need a ping. Welder Helper. He's less good now. Because I have a heal. I don't think he's that interesting here. I'll take Molting him. Alpha Fiend, Awoken Hollow, Thorned Hollow. 3 units that are too large for me to reasonably play. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I could play Alpha Fiend and then maybe infuse him on a sweep, but I think that's really bad. Yeah, I just think that's not good. So, I'm not going to do that, actually. Quick plus 10, rage 7. Yeah, I guess I'm picking Alpha Fiend. Value Stone. I don't mind doing a Value Stone focus growth. That's a good card. Maybe it's not worth it right now. It's hard to say. I think it's fine though. I'm gonna throw something at Alpafine. There's no way that I keep this unit long term, so I'm gonna throw him a Rage 7 just to make him better in the next combat. Spikes 3. I'm okay. Could probably take that actually. Maybe I should have. Alpafine can go down here, hang out with Molting Imp. And you're up here, Wyldenten. Don't forget we have this Hell's Banners. I sped through the start of this run because I mean, you know why. I'm trying to get to bed before 5 a.m. But sometimes Monster Train says nah. Sometimes Monster Train says no, the recording's going late. And you're gonna like it too. I don't like it, Monster Train. I didn't want this recording to go super late. I was looking forward to going to sleep, Monster Train. Why is it like this? Weird that Weird that imp being played changed the amount of damage I did to this boss. Cause he's a sweet boss. Why did killing that clergyman matter? Oh, cause the Alpafine got another hit. That's why. Of course, that makes sense. Steel Enhancer, second focus growth, or Sting? I think Steel Enhancer's fine. It's a free card. Fledgling Imp is tempting. It's a good offensive scaling idea. Ritual of Battle is also pretty good. The lineup is pretty bad, but I don't know. I'm gonna go Ritual of Battle. Wyldenten is just too big for me to want to play an imp line. Truly. Jackstrips or Winged Indulgence? Honestly, kind of want to go Jackstrips, but it's mostly because I'm mad still about losing the last run, and Jackstrips would fix that. I think Winged Indulgence is better, although it's kind of bad if I'm playing... I don't need to get hit on Spell. It's fine. Husk Hermit's our plan now. Welcome to the Resistance. A shame that there's no Value Stone in there. Feel it calling. Spike together Ritual and probably Focus Growth. That's a strong card. 2 energy, play Ritual, play Focus Growth. You just put... Generally, if you put cards that cost a lot on Nexus Spike, you're gonna have a good outcome. That's my rule of thumb so far with it. Wow, this map... This run is shaping up to look a lot worse than last run, which is not a good sign. I gotta say, just looking at how everything lines up, one magic shot between me and Fel is not what I want to see, to say the least. But we're gonna press on. We must. We have no choice. Am I gonna play this Alpafine Husk Hermit idea? I don't know. I don't think it's good, but I think it's an idea, and right now this run's looking pretty bad. Right now what this run has going for it is I have 1 Ritual of Battle and I started the run with Root Seeds, so I should have played those Train Stewards. I guess I have a second one with Nexus Spike, but I do need to find a quick, among other things. I have a lot of steel shops coming up though, and that's the good part. That's the big upside. We have healing and we have steel shops coming up. All I need to do is not die to Crystal Cloak again, because this combo has no really good survivability if I'm not playing an imp idea. Like a Welder Helper Endless, but you saw how that went last time. I don't care that I made this guy have 8 attacks or whatever. I think those spells are all worth. I'd do it again. Yeah, we also have a heal, so I just assumed I would hit it. If you remove Consume Value Stone, Nexus Spike could be good. If I see Value Stone, it's going to Ritual. I'm gonna click Unleash. You could take Rail Spike there if you wanted to. I'm gonna click Unleash. Hey, Animus of Will is multi-strike instead of giving this bad Alpha Fiend idea to Husk Hermit. I'm gonna go Animus of Will. And we're going to take... We have okay energy with Hell's Banners. I'm gonna take Draw. I don't need energy that desperately, and I don't think I need space. So I looked ahead. No magic shops except for this one, so we're gonna go to the magic shop that they show us. Remove Consume. Bound to put this on Nexus Spike. And throw it a -1. That's a card I want to play multiple times. No holdover. I don't like double stacking this that much because it becomes unplayable and it becomes 3 costs. It's not a card that I want to duplicate because I'd rather duplicate up this Nexus Spike, right? I think so. I think I'd rather give this a -1 here. Put a +10 on Vine Grasp, sure. I'll look at the Horde. Light's Gift is good. Yep. Stop showing me Demon Fiend. Thank you. There's Strangler. We're not gonna go a whole episode without him. Alright, work here's done, let's go. Party Boy combat is not free because I don't have Quick. Party Boy combat's free because I have Light's Gift. I don't need Quick anymore. I have Light's Gift. Oftentimes I'll pick Quick when I have Light's Gift and I'll go, yeah, it's not that bad. And it's true, it's not that bad. Because you still get it you get its use for bosses, but like, I don't need it. I can just like, I can live without it. Ideally I give this Husk Hermit multi-strike, but that's not always in the cards, is it? No way to get this Collector. Both runs today have also suffered from a really big lack of the ability to path into removals, it feels like. I've pathed into like no card remove. It just hasn't been in the cards. Oh, I should have played these Queen Simplings for energy. That's alright. You're dead, Alpha Fiend? I think it's fine. I only have to play Rage like twice. Here's the first. Rage and Root Seeds. As it is. Quick might be good so Husk Hermit goes first actually in the attack order. No, I don't think it really should matter that much. Actually. The frontliner lives. Oh, that light harnesser over there is gonna live. That guy's gonna hurt me a lot. Wait, does he kill me? That's a lot of damage. Not gonna be enough to kill me, but that's a big hit. That's 32. I wonder if I had the opportunity there to Vine Grasp that guy. If I did, I missed it. Obviously. But I think that will be alright. Yeah, these Fortifies are doing a surprising amount. This deck's a lot of zero cost cards, so having a lot of draw is good. Collection of Tails is also nice here. We have a lot of rage. Or, we don't have a lot of rage. Pardon me. We don't have a lot of rage, so having Collection of Tails is good because it's rage generation. Transcend him again. Not really that interested. Tiresome Climb is tough because it's expensive. One Horned Stone just kills your units. I think this is a skip, truly. Tiresome Climb isn't the worst idea, but I'm gonna skip. We go left. We go multi-strike, please. Quick. I'm looking for multi-strike. I don't think I'm looking for quick. No, I'm definitely not paying all my money to look for quick when I can reroll for multi-strike here. Yeah. This is a start. It's a step in the right direction. Value Stone's good here too. You go Animus of Will into your Husk Hermit. That gives you a 0×3 with sweep. Good card. And I'm going to value Ritual here. We're at 70. Oh, 70 is so many pack shards when we only have 2 sources of rage and a 0×3. But that's okay. Build a card maybe. Strength Stone. Strength Stone actually doesn't do anything on Husk Hermit because Animus of Will is -15. So I'm going to leave this. Could make a case for taking Bone Shine, but I don't want it here. Hey, it's not Crystal Cloak. We beat the hardest part of the game. Good work, team. We dodged Crystal Cloak. And we gotta do all of our work here goes to beefing up old Husk Hermit there. Old Husky, if you will. That's our whole game plan. Put rage on this unit. I have all of this draw so that I can draw back around into the rage again. No work on killing these since Husk Hermit doesn't have quick. Like, this is a round that Husk Hermit having quick would be good. But we have Vine Grasp, which effectively does the same thing. We want our Husk Hermit to be quick so that so that Wyldenten can hit the enemies at the back with the more HP. That's what I'm trying to say, but it took me 15 years of stumbling over my own words to get there. Keep putting damage on these enemies that threaten to put damage on us. We want to be aware of what can hurt us and what can't. And otherwise, it's like 240 per round? 4 rounds against this boss, I think. Start fortifying our 33 health Husk Hermit just to be a little bit more confident. Perhaps. I remember there was a time where I really thought that the lifesteal that this enemy had mattered. That has not mattered that much in the DLC, how much lifesteal this guy has. I used to like try to play units to bait out his lifesteal and shit. It just so doesn't matter at this point. Alright, 128 × 3, a little bit higher. Fire Shards, Bramble Lash, oh wait. More like a sleep. Tiresome Climb, March of Shields, Inferno. Let's see Inferno. Yeah, I'll take it. Or to not take it. That fight didn't really have anything scary infused for 70 pack shards, but hey, Rage 6 is just better than +10 attack. 12 attack. I'll take it. Divine Rage 6 is good. Good question here. Duplicating Ritual is good. Duplicating Nexus Spike is good. Looking at a Steel Shop is also good. It's the last Steel Shop we'll go to. I'm down for this. Maybe this is wrong, but removing cards is similar, not the same, but it's similar to duplicating because we get to see our cards more often. Endless +25 and +10. I forgot to remove Alpha Fiend. I don't want to pay for 25 on the Hearthstone because what if there's a multi-strike in here? Yeah. Now you have a 0×4. Now I've made Dante with sweep. I'm actually gonna take these boons, I think, and then I can just duplicate all the way. Yeah, I'm gonna take these boons. I want to remove Alpha Fiend. I want to get him out quickly. Expedite the removal process. With the Inferno take, I'm going to take energy off of Fel here. We are going to have to contend with quite a few curses, and this deck doesn't deal with curses well. That I believe. Although we do, you know, we get something out of Hell's Banners at least. You ever Inferno this? Stop the curse before it starts? I think it's right. I think you stopped the first round of curses. I wasted some stings there, which is fine. Ideally, I draw my stings here. Or a Molten works, actually. Yeah. Buy ourselves some early time. Get this guy started. When you have 4 multi-strike, the number of attacks you need to make in order to wipe out a floor of enemies is not that high. I guess the game has decided to bless me a little bit after all. In this round. The Winged Indulgence is pretty good. Our whole run really is going to be, can I keep this Husk Hermit alive on the Divinity, right? Or is this not enough? If that's something we can suss out on the Divinity. Oh, probably like 2 turns before the Divinity, really. But you get the idea. You get the picture. I'll work it out later. Kick that can down the road. See me hover that Inferno there for a second? I thought. Oh, man. And now I'm starting to feel tired, but this is where the episode's supposed to end, Monster Train. I'm not supposed to still be here 50 minutes into the freaking episode. Why couldn't you follow protocol? You give me a good run that wins or loses, and if it loses at Seraph at the earliest, not at Crystal Cloak. Who's writing this script? This is no Attitude Era. It's a wrestling joke, even though I haven't started watching wrestling yet. I want to, though. I do desire it. I really don't know how to go about it, truly. I just have no idea. Like, I don't know where you go, where you start. It's hard. I need someone to make me like a visual guide. I've tried reading forum posts and shit on Reddit, and I get even more confused. We're gonna take energy here. Alloy, Last Stand, Infilate. Last Stand is good. This is the card that pushes you over the rage requirements. This is energy. I'm gonna stand up. I'm feeling like pins and needles on my whole body here. My whole body here, my whole body here. Let's stand up and try to get this worked out. I don't like this feeling. We're gonna go removal on, I don't think it's Queen Zimplings yet, but then what is it? Yeah, good question. I guess it's Queen Zimpling. Thinking about how I was using them for energy, but I think I'm safe to get rid of them. I'm never getting rid of root seeds. Value Stone again. Yeah, so I was gonna play. Yeah, I'm just gonna Value Stone Inferno and duplicate it twice. I was gonna play some other line, but like, this is good. It is Diligent Seraph, beware. Could go enchant quick, but I think this is fine. I'm gonna end up going over on pack shards as well. We're just pivoting. I was gonna play Duplicate Ritual Battle twice, if you remember, but 3 Infernos at Value Stone price is pretty good. It's a hard deal to pass. That's for sure. So you just go down and you do that. And then they're all dead. And you do that. And they're all dead. Repeat until every enemy in the game is dead. The incant that this man gets is so weird. It's like, it's not bad. I've talked about it being pretty good, the incant on this Wyldten's Thornward path. But it's just kind of weird. For a number of reasons. Incant is a mechanic solely in Stygian except for this one weirdo, among other things. But it is good. It lets you build. He builds up to help you kill the frontliners pretty quickly, especially in this late game. So another hit of 70 behind a wall, 100 HP is pretty good. Drop another Inferno. This is what I'm talking about with Last Stand, though. You go from 77 times 4 to 137 times 4, or even better, 97 times 4 to 177 times 4. Wait a minute. Is that the same number? I think it was 137 and now it's 177. Anyway, you get a lot out of it. It's a lot of rage, and that's a what am I trying to think of? It's a breakpoint amount of rage there. And we Inferno. And we Inferno. Not actually going to press Inferno there, of course. I think that we actually have enough rage. We don't have enough rage gem. We've removed enough cards, is my feeling here, to really put it down. Diligent Seraph is annoying and he's gonna slow me down a lot, but I think we have it. You get to a point where you do an 800 sweep per round. That kills the Divinity quick enough. Goodbye, boss. Maybe I should have gotten the quick. Ensnare, Invigorating Solution, Edge Prior. I don't really want any of these. I should grab one though. I'm gonna grab Ensnare. I should grab one of these for Diligent Seraph. And I like Branding right here, if anything. Yeah, I like Branding right. Going to do a duplicate here is awkward, but I think it's fine. I don't want to go right and miss holdover, so I'm gonna go to the duplicate and we're gonna dupe another Inferno. Should I take Rage there? Strong maybe on taking Rage there is better. Two more Queen's Implings. I was thinking about removing Fortify, but I think it's worth it. Ah, Scorching Restraints is good. Gives you 3 rages. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's pretty nice. Firestone Housing. Also Channel Heart. Quick. If I want to spend all this money for Quick, having him go first is pretty good because he'll hit before the Thornlord does, but usually that's just not going to matter. And it's not Chase Seraph, so I can rely on late skip. I don't think it's Quick. Maybe wrong. Hearthstone. I'm chilling. I'm gonna buy the sting damage up. I should have bought like a health increase for my man. Firestone Housing and then like a plus 25. I think it's a plus 10 spikes. 3. But you get the idea. Get rid of my last Queen's Impling. Good job, Queen's Impling. You served your purpose well in death. Okay, we're 115. I spent all my money. I think we're good. The turnover time of this run has been pretty good, I gotta be honest with you. When I really hunker down, I can grind through a run pretty quickly. A run such as this anyway. It's not a hard run to pilot, to be honest with you. Don't burn my spell after saying that. That would be extremely bad. That would make you look like a downright idiot. A real piece of work. Among other names. I am willing to take 1 from Vengeful Shard on this turn. Trying to think about what the best card here is. I think okay, let's walk through it. I want to play Nexus Spike Inferno. The only way I can do that is by burning Focus Growth. Root Seeds Inferno is okay, but I don't get the Nexus Spike. I think I'm 100% playing Inferno here. Not a thing. I am playing Inferno. I'm thinking about burning this Focused Growth, but I'm gonna burn the root seeds. I think focus growth is worth more. If you burn the focus growth, you get to play Inferno next to Spike, and that is pretty good. But this way I save myself around damage, and that's called stomps. Look them up. Okay, Steel and Answer, actually stings are what I want to be burning, I feel. Yeah, like that. Steel and Answer here. I don't think I actually needed to kill that enemy considering the Inferno staring at me. You know what? This guy's a refugee. I'm gonna save him. I'm gonna root this guy. He got away from his wave. His boys have gone without him. I gotta help him out by giving him some new boys. You feel me. Fortify should be burned right away. It'd be pretty funny if I don't get to kill those boys in time. What, 168 is the number? Not quite 290, but we're scaling slower thanks to the rage. Not the rage, sorry, the curses. The rage is what I feel. All times, all hours of the day. Yeah, thought about piercing bottom floor with that, but I can just ping. Alright. Alright. I keep saying alright, but like, that's my word when I'm trying to refocus, and I keep trying to refocus because I keep losing focus because I'm so tired. I wasn't tired when we started this after recording. I'm ready to wrap up though. Come on, monstertrain, let me out. My damage for the boss is actually pitiful. I need to focus on prepping for the boss. The boss being Fel. I'm sorry, Sarah. God, I am tired. I said that too. I said this boss is Fel. I thought about it and I went, oh fuck, if this is Fel, this is gonna be a real rough one. This isn't Fel, this is Sarah. Don't worry. I thought about it a little more. Kinda wanna play this last stand. Gives me an okay 150 times 4. Plus whatever the fuck this guy is doing. Wyldten's over here. He's really offering something. I should have played Inferno. The game is going to give me the opportunity to rectify this mistake, I believe. I will not squander this opportunity. Monster Train. Inferno. Does the boss have damage shield or is it spell shield only? It's only spell shield, okay. Oh, I was just going to play 3 vengeful shards and say, haha, we won. But, we didn't win. Oh, I lost. Weird. I wonder if I had played branding right first and then healed, would it have made a difference? It's very surprising to me that I lost here. Very surprising. I guess I've been complaining this whole episode about wanting to go to bed. I probably made countless errors on this fight, but, you know. The real error of this episode was running into Crystal Cloak in that dark alley. I'm gonna end it here and not try to replay this combat because I want to go to sleep. Monster Train did me dirty today. Like, those are 2 very dirty runs from Monster Train. The second one was fine. I am not in a position to play that one to its completion. That first run just feels bad. Dying to Crystal Cloak is sad. Because it's sad because I know what I needed to do and I know what I needed to think about for doing that fight, but I just couldn't quite put it together in time. Like, I'm confident on a 3rd play of that fight with Crystal Cloak in the first run, I would have won it, but, you know, gotta draw the line eventually. I can't just sit here and play these fights over and over and over and over again. Can I? Well, anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.